What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So, in the past couple of days, the crypto market has looked pretty damn good, right? I understand that things have fallen back. We've seen retracements, we've seen increases, we've seen the ups and the downs. But I've been getting this main question is the crypto crash over? And there's a ton of people out there that have followed the same philosophy or mindset as a lot of the companies, the news companies out there, the articles that are written. They follow all of the predictions by big money, by big businesses. They follow all of those predictions, and they're saying, "Hey, they're looking at another crash, so I believe them." Right? A lot of times you can't believe exactly what's going on, and sometimes you have to kind of go with your gut in what's happening. I don't see this as something where it's the crash will continue. I think the crash is over. And I will explain why I think that. And I understand we will see, negative days and positive days, but I think the days of just crashing and falling off a cliff, those days are over right now. And people may think differently, and I'm open to hearing exactly where your mind is and where you sit here. But we'll definitely discuss this. So, guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, if you guys want to check out some of the links down below, it does help out the channel quite a bit. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter at Perry8K, you can follow me over there. Now, again, the crypto market looks fantastic. As I go through coin market cap, we're seeing it up about 0.23%, which is not crazy. It's not a crazy increase, but what we're seeing here over the past couple of days, we found a way to get up to that $1.15 trillion market cap. Like, you got to understand how good that feels. We were close to getting to an $800 billion market cap, which sounds like a lot. But now we surpassed the 1 billion, surpassed 1.1 billion. Now we're looking to surpass, 1.1 trillion. Now we're looking to surpass 1.2 trillion, which is a significant level of resistance there. So I do want to see the entire market obviously surpass that. Bitcoin surpassed 25K and hold 25K. Ethereum passed 2,000, hopefully 2,100. Seeing other things obviously get to some of these higher figures. Cardano get back up to $1. XRP get back up to $1. Solana find a way back up to 100, or at least 80 for right now. Resist from there. Dogecoin back above $10. There's so many opportunities to buy in, not at the absolute low, because we know that all of these were a lot lower. You've seen, for example, Ethereum that was lower than $1,000. Bitcoin that was lower than $18,000. It was at 17.7, right? We've seen those low points, and people refuse to invest at those areas. Yeah, I bought at some of these low points for some positions because I knew and believed that that was going to be the low. Now, what makes me so sure that right now the crash is completely over? What makes me so sure that we're going to see this start to stair step on the way up? Well, nobody knows 100% that things are going to work out, right? I'll admit when I'm wrong. And there are times when people are, the big money or whoever's writing these articles, they're wrong as well. And the reason why they write those articles is to get a reaction, because reactions create, a negativity or positivity, whatever they want to display there. And then they will do the opposite in order to buy in at the lowest point or sell at the highest point that we see there. So they will find a way to manipulate the market just by getting word out there, which I don't understand how that could be legal, how that should be legal, because that's technically a form of like insider trading, right? You're putting information out there, a mass source of information, and you're saying, this is what I see here, and this is my opinion, to millions of people. And then you're manipulating their mindset, at least half of them, and make them want to sell the position. If somebody came to you, if Warren Buffett said, hey, get out now, right, to 10 million people, how many people would actually get out of the market? you would probably see a couple million people get out of the market, maybe 1 or 2 million people that get out of the market, and then another 3 million that get out partially. And then, you'll see the rest that decide to hold. Maybe half of them decide to hold. But you know what? They're manipulating the market by doing something like that. But that's a whole nother thought. It's a whole nother mindset that you guys can think about as you look at a lot of these articles. And sometimes you just want to follow them because you want to follow the trend and make money throughout the whole deal. But anyways, I'll leave that go. The markets, the way that I see it is whenever they're looking, whenever you see a lot of news talking about how the crash is going to happen now, the crash is not over. This means that they obviously want people to, think that things are, going lower, get out of the position so that they can find the best price, because they didn't invest absolutely at the low and they feel like Bitcoin could come back down to less than 20K. So it's definitely something of a form of manipulation, as I've seen in the past, a ton of it in the past. But again, that's just my opinion. And you can take this information and say, you're right or you're wrong. I will accept either one, because no one can accurately predict how everyone is going to react, right? Just like I can't predict what numbers you're going to pick for the lottery. I can't predict who's going to win the lottery, right? It's very difficult to predict all of these things, and investing is the same way. So the crypto market, anyways, looks up. As we go into something like Bitcoin, I want to go into more like Ethereum. You can see it stair step on the way up, right? Increase from these low levels. And this is just from the last day, right? You can see the stair stepping. Let's scroll back and let's go to 7 days. You're going to see the movement in the last 7 days, how it is up. In the last month, you're going to see the movement from these low levels under 20,000 all the way up to some of these high levels, looking like it's creating that double touch point where people were like, hey, it's going to resist from this touch point, but it surpassed that touch point. Yes, it did fall back down and consolidated. And now you see it above that touch point, and pushing, the $25,000 mark. If we look at over the last 3 months, we can see that gradual stair step, right? It's not anything to where it's like, crazy movement where it's massive movement up. No, we're not seeing that. It's just a gradual movement where you see it increase, level out, decrease a little bit, create a higher low, increase, create a higher low, increase, create a higher low, increase, create a higher low. You see the scenario, you see the pattern that it's creating. It looks really good. It looks really tasty, right? Now, if we go to Ethereum, let's scroll into Ethereum, we're going to see sort of, the same thing where we see that stair stepping a little bit more aggressively though, right? Because Ethereum was moving with more news towards the merge as well. And once that does happen, who thinks that the market is going to crash more when the Ethereum merge happens? I mean, I don't think that. I think it's going to move aggressively in an upward fashion, an upward momentum. But anyways, you could see that increase. You could see that higher low that it's creating, the higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. It's just a scenario. Eventually you hit a certain level to where it's like, all right, well, maybe it's going to resist somewhere around here. But this is where it was falling and it was stair stepping on the way down. I would imagine it's going to probably resist a little bit, create a higher low, which we probably already, are on the verge of seeing in the next couple of days, but then we're going to see it increase well above that past 2000. And then we're just going to be sitting pretty for a lot of people that are holding Ethereum. So it's not just Ethereum. It's not just Bitcoin. It's the entire market. I think Ethereum, in my opinion, will flip Bitcoin in market cap, not in price, but in market cap. I truly do think that. If we look at Bitcoin's dominance, it's now lower than 40%. So Ethereum is definitely, taking a chunk out of that, especially in the last 7 days, up 14% versus Bitcoin being up 5%. Now you can also include other things in there like Shiba Inu, like, Polygon, like, Kronos as well. That's sitting at 25. It's up 7% in the last 7 days, 2% in the last day. So I'm excited to see what happens here. I think the crash is over, but there's a lot of people that don't believe me, and I totally understand it. I hear their logic, but I can tell you that I'm not going to I mean, I can go to their side in a way. Like, I know that there's a percentage that it could pull back, but I know for me that it's a high percentage that's going to continue to climb. That's my opinion. Anyways, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter at Perry8K, you can follow me there. Don't forget to follow my golf channel, my reaction channel, Let It Burn channel, all of that stuff. Those links will be down in the description as well. But I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.